This conference
because
will now be recorded.
every day morning while driving, I'm clearing the doubts of online. I'm utilizing my driving time also, right? So, any doubts? Anyone has any questions? Till now, we have created page layout, record type, dependency pick list, field tracking history, right? Layouts and everything we have worked. These are the things that we have worked. Perfect. How can we have a multiple choices, right? We can go ahead and we can use a page layout and you can do so. Right. Now, today we will start with the next topic. Yes.
Uh, I have a doubt. May I ask? Hello.
Please. Completely my honor. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Uh, Rupam, do we have any option to get a auto number field on new patient form? So like we are getting only patient registration number, that name
No,
only, not getting that number. Sorry?
did you created that field, auto number field? Have you created?
Yes, 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 yes. But not
So
getting
drag
that
and drop
number
that.
on new patient.
If you drag and drop that field to the patient layout, automatically will come, no? What's the problem there?
No, no, no. I want to see auto-generated number, that number series on the new patient form. So we are getting only patient registration number field only, that name only, label.
I'm not clear. Huh. You want to create a new numbering field? That's what your question is?
No, suppose you are adding new patient. So
Uh-huh.
we are having a form. At the above, you have patient registration number, the name
That
only.
is the auto number field. That's the label of
Okay.
that field. Right.
Yes, yes. You are not having number series below this, that name. So suppose if I want to add that number series below that name, so is it like possible in this?
Even though, one minute, I'm trying to understand. Is it possible to have? That is how it's coming out. No, you gave a starting number 100. So it's generating 100, 101, 102, 103. I mean, I'm not still clear with your question. I mean, maybe I'm not getting it. Somebody else can explain me what she wants. I mean, okay, I'll give you a couple of choices. Oh, okay, I'll give some couple of choices. Right? Number one, do you want a number to be generated like this? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what you want. What do you want? We
No,
have a
no, no.
no. Okay. Then let me open the patient form. I'm still not clear what do you want. Let's
No,
make it fast.
no, Rupam, let me repeat.
Yes. Tell me.
Okay. She might be expecting whenever you are clicking a new form, right? So there
Hmm?
automatically the registration number should display that without
No,
entering
why if the data is not created, why the system will generate a number for you? Basic common, I don't want to use the next word, right? If your account is not yet opened, if you're just filling the form, why do you expect system to give you an account number? Or why do you should have a number automatically generated if the record is not created? Only when the record is created, then the system should generate a number. That's the ideally process. Why you want to pre-generate the number? Was the question? I mean, I'm just
Yes.
trying to understand. What is the
Yeah,
requirement?
no, no. Actually, many times we have seen like if we are filling some form, so we have that series number or whatever it is. So we used to get that number on that form. So I just want to know, is there any option to have that number on that display panel also?
So you're saying that before creating, as soon as the form load, I want number to be there on the top. Is that correct? Yes.
At the time of filling that new
Is
patient
it?
form.
Forget about filling new patient. I mean, let's not get into the second step itself. Whenever I click on new, a form loads on the screen. Do you want that on the top? It should shows 10001. You didn't fill anything yet. Isn't that what you want? Then you
Ye-
click on cancel
Yes, I just want
and
to know.
immediately
Yeah,
after
just I want
clicking,
to know. Yeah, that I want to know. Okay, do we have any option to get that number on that screen?
yes, we have, we can do that. However, remember one thing in your life, it's for everyone, right? One lesson from my experience. Whatever client comes with requirement, don't accept it blindly. Client will say, I want a rocket. Client will say that I want a Pluto to be available in my form. Challenge him. Ask him why. What is the need? What is the purpose? Why do you want the number to be generated 3? What is the advantage of it? Never take any client requirement. Let it be your project or SME giving you a story saying that you have to do this. On the middle of the road, you have to construct a pole. Yes, 1 minute. Right? You know how to construct a pole in the middle of the road, but don't do that. Ask him what is the advantage? Why do you need it? What is the purpose? Let them come up with, when you say requirement, a requirement has to be valid. In our case, in our real time, we have thousands of CRs, change request. Out of that 50%, I straightforward reject on their face. Sorry, give me a value added purpose of this change request. Why I should invest my developer resource in building a pillar in the middle of the road? Tell me, yes, we are capable of building a pillars, sophisticated pillars. But my question is that why should we do it? Give me one reason, right? Unless until business justification is there, every change request, every new requirement will have a justification, a business case. If there's no business case, we are not going to work. We don't accept those in our priority list. There is a prioritization happens. When I go to the client, I say, what do you want? Tell me. I have 20 resources. We have 2 months development time. Tell me what do you want? They will give you a list of 1,000. Suddenly you realize that you can't fulfill all this list. Now you have to go for a prioritization. Tell me which one is number one priority. This is why. Why this is number one priority? What is the rationale behind it? What is the number? What is the benefit behind it? Right? So always go with these. Now coming to the answer, yes, we can do that, but not with admin, but with a programming. With a programming, as soon as the form load, I can have, with the programming, I can use a JavaScript or I can use an Apex. With these two technology, I can generate a number before the number saves. Before the data is saved, as soon as the page load, it will say 001. If 001 is used, then it will say 002. If you open the page, you don't fill anything, on the page 001 is displayed and you close it. That number is not used now. Next time again you open, it will show 001. You save the data, then the next form it will open 002. You close it, 002 is not used. You can build any logic in Salesforce. The only thing is that we have to choose between admin and development. Right? In admin, number generates after saving. Right? In development, you can generate the number whenever you want. Right? That's it. Any other questions before I proceed to the class? Yes. Anybody has any questions? Right? Perfect. Right? Now, whoever asked this question, keep it ready. When we come to the development, just remind me. We will do that for you. Right? Whoever has asked this question, the lady, right? What is her name? Snehal, right? So Snehal, just keep it aside. When we come to the development class, just remind me this again. Hey Rupam, right? You told that it's possible in programming. Show me in programming how it's possible, and I'll do it. I told you
Okay,
anything
okay,
that you ask in the class, we will do it. Right? Anything,
okay. Thank
whatever
you.
you come, we will do it. Perfect. Right. Just give me a second here. Let me check my calendar whether I have any meeting today or not. I have 113 mails unread. Submit, no reply. Contract pricing, ANZ Gautam. Right, cancel meeting, IT update, all cancel, cancel, cancel. Thank you. Looks like all my meetings are canceled today. Perfect. There we go. Now, the next thing that you're going to learn today would be, okay, you have the remote? Wait, keep turning it on, right? So the next thing that you're going to learn today would be, right, formulas, validations. Last class, I asked you, right, Sneha, okay. So last class, I asked you to go ahead and review the formula. How many of you did that? One. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay. Now today's class will start with whenever the R is greater than 90, we want the patient to be classified as A grade patient. If the red blood cell count, is between 70 to 90, we want to classify as a B grade patient. Similarly, between 50 to 70, C grade patient. Any patient with a blood count, RBC count less than 50% will be treated as critical C grade patient. That means they need a critical care. How will you do that? For that, we will click on fields and relationship. We will click on new field. And this time we will pick up a field called as formula. There's a field type available called as formula field. I click next. Before you start, I will say patient grade. Patient grade. What is the output? The final output of this field is text. You will get A grade, B grade, C grade, critical. If any patient less than 50% of red blood cell, we will classify that patient as a critical patient. Right? Okay patient, fine patient, critical patients. Let's say that 3 categories based on the red blood cell percentage. So I click text, I click next. System will give me a big formula editor. This is the place where you have to write a formula. That was the reason that I asked you during the weekend to go ahead and review the formulas. For example, once again, I'm doing it. I'm writing that formula again. What is that? Anybody with A, right? Same thing. What we did in the last class, I'm writing it. And then I will copy paste the formula here. So you can see that if you know Excel, right? Great. Blood RBC percentage, right? Patient grade. Whenever it's, let's say that 98, enter 78, enter 23, enter 56, enter 68, enter 12, enter 84, enter 57, enter 99. Right? I'll make it quite larger and big. Equals to if this field is greater than equal to 90, then I will say equal to 90. Then I will say A grade patient, or shall we say good patient? Good patient. Good patient. Right? If this is this. Else, if and, because now we have two conditions. And what? This is greater than equals to 70, comma, this RBC percentage is less than 90, bracket close, Then what you will say? Average patient or good patient, no? So I'll say normal patient. Okay, normal, normal PAT, normal patient. Else, if and this field is greater than 50, I forgot the equal to, and this field is less than, what is that, 70. Then what is this? I'll say average patient. Else I will say critical patients. Critical patient. Purple close, red close, black close. Press enter. System will give you the classification. Oh, somewhere it failed. 56, it's coming as critical. Why? Right? What is this? Right?
In that
If
question,
I
and symbol is there. We have to make comma. Greater than 50,
well,
comma, less than
1
70.
minute, let me open it. This is one, this is absolutely fine. Normal patient, comma, if and. Right, here it is, comma. I forgot. So enter. Now this should be taken care. See, yes, I will copy the same formula, Control C. I come to my Salesforce and I paste it here. It's the same formula. I know it's quite small, so I'm making the screen a little bit larger, zooming in so that you can see. Already one equal to is here, so I will remove this equal to. In the place of A2, I will say advanced formula. Nothing changes. I click on insert field and I look for the field called as RBC percentage. And I say insert. I copy this, Control C. In the place of A2, Control V. If RBC percentage is greater than 90, then good patient. If wherever A2 is there, I will replace with RBC. There is no A2 now. If red blood cell is greater than 90, then good patient. If and red blood cell is greater than 70, then and less than 90, then normal patient. Greater than 50, less than 70, average patient. Anything less than critical patient. Will this work? No, it will not work. The reason is that percentage means divide by 100. What is the percentage means? So that means this should be 90 divided by 100, which equals to 0.90. 70 divided by 100, 0.70. Wherever the numericals are there, I'm changing it to the percentage. 50. Because you have, it's RBC is a percentage field. If you have taken a number field, then yes, it was correct. But now the field that we have taken is a percentage field. Hence, I'm converting everything to divide by 100. Perfectly done. I zoom out, scroll down, I click on check syntax. No error at all. It comes in green. I click next. I click next. I click save. We just created a formula field. Next time when I open this patient, I create a new patient. Next time when I create a new patient, what will happen? Right? I will get the classification automatically. View all. I take hospital management. Right? I click on, okay. I'm not sure whether it refreshed or not, but it takes time for refreshing. You know this very well. So other than waiting, we don't have any other option. So hope that it got refreshed. I click on new. System is giving me normal patient. Patient name. right? Tell me, what's that? MUNIKNTH, right? Right. REDY. Right. Date of birth. Right. Let's go ahead. Right. Right. My year is not coming up. Right. Here we go. So I pick up something called as, let's say that somewhere about 2004, some date. RBC percentage. Let's give 23. We should get as a critical patient. Remember this. I'm giving the RBC percentage 90, 100%. 23%. Patient mobile number 7777. Right? Home phone number 8888. Munikant@munikant.com. So mk@mk.com. Anything you want to fill? Nothing. I hit the save button. A patient got created, and immediately I should be able to see that patient category as critical patient. You change the RBC percentage from here to 76. As soon as I hit save button, immediately I should have normal patient. Save. Normal. 72. 72. Normal. 52. 70 we get average. As soon as I change this to change to good patient. This is called as auto calculated fields. Depending on the data you enter, system will calculate automatically. With me? Yes or no? Everyone able to understand? Online, offline, both? Yes. Lenovo has arrived. Welcome, Lenovo. Right? Good. Yes. Understood? Based on this, I can calculate. Similarly, right? Let's calculate, right? How many years this customer is. Right? Not the age. Age calculation, I'll give it to you. I want to know whether it is a gold customer, platinum customer, silver customer. How? Depend on his registration date. If the customer registered in 1990, that means he is our very old customer. Then we will say that he is a platinum customer. Able to understand? Depending on the registration date field, I want to categorize my customer as platinum, silver, gold. Right? I want to see how many years he has been with us. This customer is a 15 years old customer, 20 years old customer. This customer is 100 years old customer. Let's say, not the age, doing a business with us. How will I do? Again, for that I have to go to the fields and relationship, new field, right? Formula field. I click on formula field, click new. Any auto calculation, you have to, right, create a formula field. If you're good in Excel formula, you can create anything here. Anything and everything can be created with a formula. Right? Now, what is the field that we want? Already we have a patient grade. So we will say patient classification or patient type of patient, platinum patient, titanium patient, patient UIP type. Or let's do one thing. I will show in a two-phased manner. I will say, right, patient tenure. I'm creating a field called patient tenure. This will give me a number back. How many years he have been doing business with us? How many decimal places? I'll say 0. Give me 10 years, 20 years. Don't give me 10.2 years. Click next. Right? Now we will write the formula. Right? Here it is. So what is the formula? How will you write? Right? Here, date and time. I will take year of insert of a date. So system is giving is year of a date. All right. Here I will, in the place of date, I'll delete. I will take today, insert. Year of today. This will give you 2021. Minus, right? Insert field, registration date. Insert. Wrong. That will give you a date. I have to take a year off. So YEAR, year off. This is the final formula. Year of today minus year of registration date. Clear now? Simple formulas I'm writing. Simple formulas I'm writing. Complex formulas I've given you in the course material. Complex formulas, real-time formulas I've given you in the course material. Right? I'll talk about it towards the end of the class. So this will give me what? Number back. Today, year minus year of registration date. Now you can write if this is greater than 10 years, if this whole is more than 10 years, then platinum customer. Once I'm able to year, this will be what? It'll give me a number back. Year of today minus registrations. Today is what? 8th March 2021. I'm saying year of. It'll give me year 2021 78. It'll minus. You'll get a number. If that number is less than or greater than 10, then I will say platinum customer, platinum patient. Able to understand now? Yes or no, everyone? So first, I'm not writing the if. All right, year of. I'm not writing all this. Check syntax. No error found. No error. I don't have any error. Click next. Right? Click next. Click save. See, one more auto calculated field we did. Next time when you come and create a patient, you should be able to see. Able to understand? Yes or no, everyone? Yes. Yes. Yes, no. Patient tenure. Right? Enter. 2021, no, so 0. I change it to 1976. Right? I change the year to 2007 and I say save. Now you see, tenure is 14 years. Automatically getting calculated. Based on this number, I can decide platinum, silver, titanium. Yes or no? You're getting this written back. If this number, if this whole formula is giving you more than 10, then platinum. Else, if again that field is giving less than 5 and greater than this, right? Then this. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Right? We have a time, so we can do it. Let's go ahead and do it. So I go to the patient. What I created? Patient tenure. So patient tenure. Let me open and copy that. I'm opening. This is the formula. I'm copying the formula. Control C. Control C. I come here. I click on new. I will say again a formula. Can I take a form with a formula field? Yes. Already that number is calculated. No. So why should we recalculate it? Greater than and less than 20, then silver. Able to understand? Already we have created a formula field and tenure is getting calculated. Can't I take the tenure field to calculate customer type? I can do that. No, let's do from the 0. Right? Let's not keep one field depend on the other. Tomorrow, if somebody removes the tenure field, then this formula type field will be hanging, because type field is dependent on tenure, right? So let's not create a dependency. Let's create an individual standalone field. So I click on new, right? I give a name, patient type. Patient type. What type of? It will return text. It will return text. Perfectly fine. I click next, right? I will say if this is this whole, let me copy this. If this whole is greater than how much? 20 years, then I will say platinum. Else, if, right? Now, because we are not writing here, so we have to careful on the brackets. Writing a formula is not a problem. Only problem is the brackets. Brackets create a problem. Closing brackets. See, if is done, I have not yet closed the if bracket. I don't know. It's a bracket problem will come. If A and D and bracket first, this, right, greater than, right, greater than 10, comma, this less than 20, less than 20. Which one is where bracket? God only knows. That is the reason use Excel. In Excel, if you use it, this would have been fine, right? That is the reason I told you first write the formula in Excel, because Excel will give you red bracket red, purple purple, green green. Which bracket is closing where is a problem. Now the formula is absolutely fine. Only the problem that we'll face is brackets. Closing a brackets, we don't know, it'll give error. So fine, not a problem, right? So let me go ahead and paste it after two brackets. After date C, two brackets. After date C, two brackets. After date C, two brackets, less than 20. Here greater than equals to 10. After this, two brackets. If it's this, then I will say what? Gold. Gold customer. Else, I will say silver customer. Right? Now let us check the formula. Check syntax. Wow, looks like that we have perfectly put the brackets. Right? See, if you want to increase more, you can do that. I'm classifying my patient into three categories: platinum, gold, silver. That's it. Anybody greater than 20 years will become a platinum. 10 to 20 will become gold. Less than 10 years will be silver. That's it. Right? Click next. Click next. Formula is still there. That's good. Click next. Click save. Automatically a field is calculated. Next time you want to check, refresh. If for patient type, Up below the tenure, it will come automatically. We have to rearrange this field. You have to drag it. It's coming. Name. K. Chandrika. Yes. Now let's pull. This is what happens when I start zooming. Let's take some. Click on save. That come because it's not yet us when you check it. Registration date I didn't select it. I selected date of birth. No. Okay, sorry. Our is registration, right? 1958. Right? Perfect. Right? I should get this. It will come exactly below this. We need to wait. If you don't have a patience, go and check it out. Page layout. In the page layout, we have what? Walk-in patient. And you can see that in that layout, it's already there. You need not to drag. So that patient type. I'm dragging and dropping this side. Right? Patient type below the RBC. Patient type will come. Okay, let's put the patient type here. Let's put the patient grade here. Right? Patient tenure here and this here. I'm rearranging the fields. Save. Takes time. By the time we come towards the end, when we'll come and we'll check it, you'll be able to see that this an automatic. Okay. Then what is the registration date? Mouse 1950. This perfect. Save. Patient tenure 71 years. Patient type platinum. I should get a platinum patient now. We'll wait. It'll come. Right? It takes time for us to deploy, so it'll come there. We will wait for it to get it deploy. Right click and close. Meantime, right, let us do further development. Everybody understood formula? Yes. Whenever you want to create an auto field, formula. Now I will give you homework. Right? I will divide the homework in two levels. Level 1, right? Field name, type, sample. Right? Type string. No, not city. State. Text. Example, TS, state code. That's a label, state code. Right? Everybody understood? You have to create a field called a state code, type text where you can enter TS. Next, DEPARTMENT, department. Tick list. Right? Example, cardiology. It's already there. Whichever field is there, I will color it as a green. We already have it. We already have it. You don't need to create it. Whichever is not there, I will color it as yellow. You have to create it. Remember that based on these homeworks, you can analyze yourself how close you are to the real time. Right? Because these all I'm picking from the real time. Right? Department pick list. Now we have registration fee. This field is there. Yes. What is the type? Currency. Your by default the value is 300. Sample. Currency field 300. Is it there? Yes, it's there. Whichever is green, that means it's there. Right? We have this field. Perfect. Now, total registration fee. This field is there. Not there. Not. This is what you have to create. This is the homework. What is the how this has to be calculated? State TS, KR, right? TN, AP, others. GST 12.34 percentage, 15.69, right? 11.45, 12% for our state GST. Understand the homework first. Whenever somebody enters TS, right? In the first one, I'm not giving department. So in the first homework, you can go ahead and you can write. In the first one, you can remove it. I don't need it. If state is TS 300, then what is the Telangana state percentage? 12.54. That means equals to 12.34 divided by 100 into this. This whole will be the tax GST plus the original amount. Total amount paid is 337.02 inclusive of GST. As soon as I change the state from here to KR, immediately system should apply how much now? 15.69. As soon as I select the state there called as, right, I type the state as KR. Suppose somebody writes MP or Rupam. What the system should calculate now? Others 15. Other than this state code, if you enter any other text, system will immediately calculate with a 15% GST. You have to pay 345 rupees, sir. 300 rupees our registration charge, 45 rupees GST. Total 345 has to be paid. You will hard code this in the formula. Hard code this in the formula. Currently, you will put in the formula itself. Able to understand? Yes? Yes or no? In the formula itself, you have to give this percentage. Finally, if I put TS in the form, I should get 12.5% GST it should give me, and it should add it and it should show me this amount. Yes or no? Yes. Level 1, right? Level 1, Babaji ka Thullu. You know this word? No? In Kapil Sharma show, have you heard Kapil Sharma show? There's a comedian there. There he says that whenever there's nothing, what I'm getting, Babaji ka Thullu, that means tiny fish, you know? Have you heard tiny fish? Okay, can't help. Okay. Okay. Right? If you do this homework, you will get nothing. Now level 2. If you do this homework, then you will get clap and you will get a chocolate which will never come. You remember Dairy Milk chocolate first homework data load? Till today we have not done. We asked that somebody will show, right? We have selected 2 person also, but that never happened because the speaker never worked. Now our speaker is ready. So tomorrow we can have someone to walk us. Additionally, I gave a homework, one upload, multiple activity. right? Along with creating a contact, I want demo class to be created. Remember? Have anybody done? Over? What you did? Did you use who ID? What ID? Who ID you used? Tomorrow, can you show the class? Yes? Will you? Tomorrow morning you'll sit here and I'll sit there. Huh? You will show, but whatever you want to explain, explain. No. Explain in Telugu, explain in Marathi, Tamil. We will get a translator. But I want you to explain. Okay? Papam. Anybody else who did the homework? Anybody else completed the homework that I gave you? Even you have to show, right? Duplicate management, that you have to show. When? Day after tomorrow. Okay. Anyone from online would like to take this opportunity to walk us the whole class through uploading a data? Anyone? Everyone is keeping quiet. Online, anyone would like to take this opportunity? Yes or no? Online guys, can you hear me?
Rupam, I said I'll do that last time. This is Monica.
Oh, Monica, you said you opted, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you use the who ID?
Yeah, I use the who ID, what ID.
Perfect. So tomorrow will you walk the class?
Yeah, sure.
Because today, I'm getting my personal speaker here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, by tomorrow I'll set up all the data ready too.
right. So keep your data ready. Tomorrow, Monica will walk you through, right? How to upload a contact or a lead with activity created, right? That is what she is going to walk.
Yes.
Day after tomorrow, what's your name? Priyanka would walk us through how to create a duplicate rule versus lead versus contact, right? Between the two objects, she will show us. 15 minutes toward the end of the class. Perfect. Now, level 1 homework is done. Level 2 homework. Level 2, write down the homeworks, guys. Right. In the level 2, I need this. Level 2. We need card. Now, same thing I'll take. Over. Level 2. Level 2 homework. Right? Same thing. Now you will take a state. If I say state is KR and the department is gyno, then immediately system KR gyno 15%. Karnataka from here, gyno from here. So it's 15%. You should calculate with 15% here. If I say Karnataka neuro, then how much I should check? 15.69. If I say AP gyno, AP neuro, then how much? 12%. You have to calculate with 12%. The GST has to be calculated with 12%. Able to understand the homework? Yes or no, everyone? Anyone who is not able to understand the homework? Tell me, what's the problem? This field is not there. You have to create. Department already there, neuro. Registration fee 300 already there, right? Now you have to calculate, you have to write this whole in the formula. You have to write this whole in the formula so that as soon as you select AP, you select neuro, system should find AP neuro 12. Whatever the number you enter 500. On that 500, it should calculate 12% and it should add the GST. This is the homework. Yes, everyone? Good, no? Right? This is the way the real-time requirement will come. They will not come as simple calculating age, the way I was showing you. Right? That is Yenugu's showing pallu. Eating pallus are different. These are eating pallus. In real time, these will come like this. Do it. I will give a hint. Is pick valve. Hint is pick valve. Hint is pick valve. Is pick VAL. That's the hint. That's the hint. For what? For the second homework. First homework is straightforward. You can do it. Second homework, you have a hint here. Is pick valve. Right? Perfect. Copy the homework down. Take a photograph. Selfie with the homework. Right? I don't mind whatever you do in your class. Right? Online, clear with the homeworks. Online, clear with the homeworks. These all has to be do.
Yes,
What
Papa.
I need this. This is the homework that I gave you, right? This is the field. Red is the field which you have to do as a homework. Perfect. Cool. Formula class is not yet over. Now, formula field not only can be used for auto calculating a value, but they can be also used for validating a data. Validating a data. Validating. If you remember last class, what I was saying, anything end with Bad, right? HYDRABAD, Hyderabad, Muradabad, Ahmedabad, MBAI. What is the if enough? This, right? No, write off, not len. RIGST, write off. This comma 3 is equals to BAD. Then okay. Else not okay. Okay, not okay. Somebody coming and entering space here. Immediately I'm getting not okay. Then I said, right? That time we are struggling. It was quite simple. TRIM trim off. this field. Over. If trim off that field, press enter. Now you see, okay. That if we've been breaking our head and everything, it was quite simple. Brackets, I told you, closing brackets, opening bracket is only problem in formulas. Otherwise, you have a logic. So see, now in Muradabad, you give a space. Still, it's okay because system is trimming it. Right now, right? Same thing we will do here. If your first name is only 3 character, we will throw error on the screen. First name cannot be less than 3 characters. Right? Ravi, Ram, Aryam, anything less than 3. Any name with a 2 character? Do you think? Yes or no? Huh? Generally, no. Right? RC is the initial. It's not a name. R Chakravarti, RC Chakravarti, that's nothing but abbreviation. But name should be something. Raj, Ram, Chandra, Mohan Chakravarti, something will be there. So, my requirement is that I want to validate the data where name field should not contain less than, first name should not be less than 3 characters. How should I do it? Let's do it. So, I come here, I look for something called as validation rules. Towards the bottom, you have something called as validation rules. I click on validation rule, right? I click on new button. Towards the right side corner, there's a new button. New, I will say first name validation. First name cannot be 3 chars. Description. Now, here we go. Then, obviously, len text. I will use what? Len. Why right? Why left? Direct len. Len of what? Len of first name. If len of first name is less than 3, over. Check syntax. No error found. What error message you want to display? Type here. First name cannot be less than first name cannot be less than 3 characters. Where do you want to display the error? Top of the page? No, near the field. Which field? Near the first name field. No problem. You write it can be. You write on formula on one field, you can display the error on some other field. You can do that, right? First name. Done. See, same formula. This time I'm using it for what? Validation. Save. Right? Save. Done. Over. Back to patient. Done. Over. Why the screens are so small? Shall we create one more? Validation. Mobile number should not be less than, should not be greater or less than 10 digit. Tell me, how will you create? Mobile number validation. Tell me, what is the formula? Len of, okay. Len off. Mobile number field. Insert field. Mobile. Insert. Len off mobile number. Tell me.
Less than or equal to?
Not equal to 10. Simple word now. Why greater than less than? Direct you say that if it's not equal to 10, that means greater or less. Everything is covered. Do you think it's right formula? It will throw a big error on your face. Error. Incorrect parameter. Len. Expected text received number. Len works only on text. You cannot use it to count numbers because this is a number field. What will you do now? No. Convert this to text. No. Anta katha enduku? Number can't we convert to text rather than count of ee anta story enduku? Direct text of. Text of that field. Number field I'm convert to text. Then I'm saying len of. Len of text of that field. So first it will convert this whole number into text. Then it will take the length. It will check whether it's not equals to 10. Now check syntax. No error found. Right? Perfect. MOBIL. Mobile number cannot be less or greater than 10 digit. Please enter correct mobile number. We want to display this error. Right? We want to display this error. Top of the page. Chalo, this will display the top. One already we are displaying in the field. This one will display on the top of the page. So that we see both. Perfect. See that how I'm using my formulas in validating a data. I can use formulas for two things. Number one, validating a data. Number two, calculations. The way I calculated greater number, I calculated the, what do you call it, tenure. I calculated what gold customer, silver customer. I can use there as a formula field. I can also use as a validation. So both validation and formulas fields use formulas. In real time, you can validate anything now. Somebody has not entered anything in the phone field. What will you do then? You cannot leave phone field blank, for example. I don't want to display star. How the star will come? While creating the field, if you check that box called required. I don't want to check that box required. But with a formula, with a validation, I want to say that phone number or some field, any field, last name cannot be left blank, for example. Right? Able to understand what I'm trying to say? With the formula, you can do that. You can do anything with the formula. Registration date should be second Saturday of every month. If you enter today's date, today is the second Saturday? No, system will give error. Sorry. Patient registration can be done only on every second Saturday. For example, vaccination, kids vaccination, monthly ones. Every second Saturday, hospital will open kids for vaccination, small baby vaccination. Some hospitals are there. Or only Mondays and Thursdays vaccination. New vaccination, and if you enter today's date, immediately system says, sorry, no vaccination today. Validations, able to understand what I'm saying? Yes or no? The way patient registration date is today's date. Today is not a second Saturday. I should get error on the screen. Sorry, you cannot register the patient today. Patient can be registered only on second Saturday of every month or fourth Saturday of every month. Second or fourth. How will you do that? How will you do that? Sir, God only knows. All these type of real-time complex requirement I have given in your course material. If you open your course material, you would be able to see them. Under course material 6, you have getting a book. Go to the 6th one. On that, I have defined complete homework. All these formulas I have given. Wait. Scrolling down. Complex, see, formulas. Examples are given. See. Right? It should be 4th. Must be a weekday. You cannot create a patient on Saturday and Sunday. Only between Monday to Friday, only a patient can be created. Whenever you click new, you give today's date as registration date. Immediately system will throw error if it's Sunday. So here is the formula. Must be a weekday. Must be weekend. Right? All vaccinations are done during weekend. How will you validate? See, I've given you. Must be current month. You cannot book a room for next month. If you want to book a room in the hospital, you can book only current month booking is possible. How will you validate? Whenever you enter a date, I can enter today's date, tomorrow's date, 10 years after date. No. These are the formulas that I have given, guys. It must be the last day of every month. Any refund, somebody asks the month you come. Right? Able to understand yes or no? My real-time requirements. These all can be complex. There are some 25 examples. Everyone, by now, I hope that this both got deployed. There's nothing. Close. Back to patient object. Everybody is able to understand yes or no. Importance of formula. Right? So, app manager, view all. Scrolling down. Apollo Hospital. Right? So, let's create a new and see whether we get error or not. Next, patient first name RB, last name CHAKRA, right? Patient RBC, right? Why those all the fields? Okay, patient RBC, let's say that 78. I'm not entering a mobile number, I hit save. Patient name cannot be less than 3 characters. Can you see our first error popped up? Field validation. So RANJN. Next, mobile number cannot be less than. Okay, we hit a snag. 1, 2, 3, 4. Save. It should come on the top of the page, no? Yes, that is what we said. It will come. It will take time. Tomorrow when I come and do, you'll see it will not come here. It will come on the right top of the page. It will come. Don't worry. Currently, because it's not able to display on the top of the page, because it's still in a deploying mode, it's showing here. See, other than this, here is error. Mobile digit cannot be less than 10 digit. It will come on the top of the page, guys. Right? Don't worry, it will come. Right? So now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0. Again, mobile number should not start with. It should start with 9, 8, 7 6. 6 is mobile number, is there? Okay. So these 4 digit only I should start a mobile number. Right? That also you can add. And left off 1. First character should be left off is equals to 9 or 8. I was doing it. Same way you can validate now. Currently I hit save, the record gets saved. Immediately it gives silver. Because today's date. If I change it and I make it to 1957, right, and I hit save button, it will immediately change to platinum. See, we did that, right? Now it's working. It takes time to come on the page. Guys, everybody is able to understand? Yes or no? Anyone here who is not able to understand? How to use a formula? We can use a formula for what? For auto calculation. These are auto calculation. Normal patient, right? Tenure 64 years, right? Normal patient, platinum. These are all what? Through formula auto calculated. Next, it can be also useful for validations. Validations. First name, for example, last name. There is any star mark? No. Star mark is in the first name only, you can see. First name is only required. Star mark is not there. Now, if somebody leaves this place blank, can I save it? Yes. I want to write a validation rule. Last name should be minimum of 1 character. House name S Ravi. So you can do it with a validation. You can write any type of data validation in the page using what? Formulas. That is the reason I asked you to review the Excel formulas. That was the main reason why I asked you to review the Excel formulas. Understood? Today's class, we have seen how you how at use formula field type. Go ahead and create a validation rule, right? Offline, any question? Yes or no? All good? Online, any questions? Online team, any questions? Online team, any questions? First time online team is silent. How come? Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Rupam.
Online guys, can you hear me?
Rupam, how can I get
Okay.
all
But
formulas
how
for
come no
Excel?
doubts from online today? That you have to ask an Excel trainer. No, I'm not an Excel trainer. Your question, right? You will you want to search search area. I can't just area Excel X now Google give you the also class at least formula I because they one class because one type in Google search read the document, try to practice, done. Right? Tomorrow, I'll write a logic that we will see. For most important topics, we have only one element to the payment from tomorrow. How many years? Right? Some right. Tomorrow, correct. If already the data types which you cannot change, cannot. It depends on you cannot convert to number. When it will be found a number or a text. The work is to calculate. Output is what? Text in type. The way text. Second time I selected what? Number. Depending on that, it will give you an option. So it's not always you can convert field type in formulas. Hmm. What will then. Straightforward, very clear. What do you want?
Rupam, we are unable to hear you at all.
Wrong. Why are you focused on formula? Formula field is only for okay. Field to calculate is what? BC. There's no. It is used to calculate. You enter digit between the input to formula text or the formula field, but the output is an right. The output is you change the formula. Asking this doubt or not, but you have written a formula calculated. Now also will be changed. Gold, platinum, gold, right? Rewritten another formula. System formula will recalculate and will show. There's nothing called you need to do. You want to change the field which was there. Now you're trying, but if it's a then yes, not possible. Anybody has any other question? Any questions? Is it clear? Online guys, can you hear me? Okay, looks like there could have been an internet issue. Can you hear me now? Yes or no, online guys?
Yes, Rupam.
Yes, sir.
Any questions online? No? Then that's it for today. We'll stop here. We'll meet tomorrow again at the same time.